What is going on, guys? So to all the parents out there today, today's video, it's gonna be a little bit different. I wanna go ahead and talk about ergonomic chairs. And in this case, this is the Herman Miller Embody. Two different chairs, branding, but they're both the same, almost. What I wanna do today is talk about the differences, whether or not it's worth it to go for the gaming chair, which is the Logitech and Herman Miller collaboration, or the regular Embody. Now, this is a gaming chair, and this is the office chair. Is it worth it to go for an extra premium for the gaming chair? Because this is around $2,000, sorry, and this is around, depending on the fabric and everything, your configuration. The regular Embody is much more configurable, but this is going to be around like 1,800-ish. But at this time, for most of the time, you could get it on discount. Right now, I think you could get this for 1,500 on the official website, and you could get this for around 1,400 depending on the fabric setup. Base model, 1,400. But like I did, I could always reach out to other outlet stores, and you could get them for free. I mean, sorry, you could get them for a much more discounted. Like for this one, I got it used, very, very, very good condition. For less than $1,000. This one I got for around 1,100 during COVID times. So in today's video, is it worth it to go for the gaming? What should you do, the gaming or the regular Embody? Let's go ahead and talk about it. One thing for sure, I would say, is the fact that you should definitely invest into one of these ergonomic chairs. I had back pain, I had shoulder pain, especially right here from using the mouse all the time. But this chair setup right here completely solved it. I mean, I get it back from time to time, but it's not chronic. So I'm highly recommend an ergonomic chair, especially these chairs. Now, for reference, we did get a Herman Miller Aeron, but the Herman Miller Aeron, in my opinion, it's very technical. It's specifically for office. So if you want kind of like a grand touring chair, longer, like you want to watch movies after office work and you only have space for one chair, then I would recommend the Embody versus a strictly technical chair like the Herman Miller, where it's very hard, very rigid. You can't really sit like Indian style, crisscross applesauce style. Right off the bat, like I stated before, the Embody is much more configurable, the regular Embody, a lot more color combinations versus the gaming. The gaming comes in like this black and teal, kind of like blue backing, has like a white frame and purple and teal green as well. So that's more for the cater to like the female gamers. So this is the gaming Embody. This is the sync fabric. And as you can see from the sync fabric, it's much more smoother versus the medley. This is a medley fabric, and this is more like catered to like office work, industrial work. Prime purpose is just to get stuff done, right? And you can see a little bit of mesh, but based on the website, it's like polyester, 100% polyester. And immediately touching it side by side, yeah, premium, very premium versus not that premium. So when I picked this chair up, I could definitely tell, hey, this is not like the regular Embody, right? The regular gaming Embody. But there's also a pro to this type of material versus this one. This one supposedly, the gaming supposedly has a cooling effect for long-term sitting. I mean, I've never overheated, so I can't attest to whether or not it's true, but I don't overheat with this one either. So I don't sit there feeling like very sweaty. And just taking a look at the physical differences, you know, this one has a little bit more character, has a little bit more ridges, but even so, this one is so much more plush. If you can see from here, a lot more padding, but it's also a negative as well, depending on what type of person you are. So what I really recommend is to sit on this in office or in store and see whether or not you like it. But this is a lot more padding versus this one. You can hear it. This one makes more noise. Actually, they both make noise. But jumping ahead, this one creaks a lot more. I'm not quite sure why, even though it's supposed to be more premium. But in terms of the frame, they're completely the same. You can have like different color frames, like right here, you can have like white. But overall, you know, it's much more customizable with the regular Embody, especially with the fabric. And casters, I think for the gaming chairs, it does come with the carpet and hardwood casters. This one you have an option for just carpet, the hybrid of carpet and hardwood, and translucent one. So this one comes standard with hardwood. This one was upgraded to hardwood. And taking a look at the back, here it is. This was a charcoal medley. It comes with other colors, but this is the cheapest fabric that you can buy. And again, like I stated, in the sync fabric, you can see it's a much more smoother. All right, but also the gaming Embody has an additional layer of cushion as well, according to the website. It's very similar. It's very similar design-wise. All right, the Herman Miller X Logitech has a Herman Miller logo right here, Herman Miller logo right here, but this one has like a little tag right here that says Herman Miller Gaming Embody and Logitech wise. Configuration wise, it goes up and down like that, right? And the casters are very nice. It's smooth, doesn't mess up with your hardwood. This is as low as it can get. And also you could push this back like that. So when you're working, it's very configurable. The only thing about this is the armrest doesn't go forward and back. So I think that's the only negative. And I really like the fact that right here, as you can see, it really contours to your back, to the spinal cord. And this portion right here, this knob, will go ahead and adjust the sensitivity and firmness and kind of just conforms to your spine, to your back. All right. So overall, this is the regular Embody. All right. I'm gonna pull up again, retract, pull up the lever because we don't like to lean back too much, and talk about the gaming one. Gaming one right here is my wife's. And you could tell that they roll pretty smooth on a hardwood. But again, the gaming one is more plush, a little bit of extra layer on top of it. The fabric feels much more premium. Sync, this is a sync fabric versus a medley. So you can see the medley has a little bit more like a mesh type of feel, much more harder to the touch. Just overall feels completely like a whole different type of chair. If you were to kind of have yourself blindfolded and not look at the design, this one feels a lot more cheaper versus this one. All right, but sitting down, you could definitely feel the difference. It's a lot more padded. My wife likes to lean back like that. So I'm gonna just retract it like so. Again, same options, nothing in terms of like the customizations. It's the same. She has a little armrest right here, but overall the armrest is the same. All right. She likes to have a little bit more padding, so she has this right here. And still, same story. You can't really adjust the armrest by going forward and back, but you could go ahead and adjust it by having it retract like this, so you could sit a little bit closer like that with your arms and the keyboard, etc. Same thing with the knob right here. It's a little bit flimsy, and you feel like you're gonna break it when you try to raise the height, but you have to kind of put a little bit more pressure on it, and then good. All right. I feel like sitting and like getting like a more like comfortable position, I would definitely do the Herman Embody gaming. But if it's like for work purposes and whatnot, this will definitely do the job. But then again, my point is never buy the chair without testing it and going into going to the store and completely testing out these for a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes, even 30 minutes at least to see which one you prefer. Overall, it's really the same price. You could get these at discount. But it was up to me, and you can only have one chair. And saving a few $100, I would definitely just go for the overall gaming Embody. And gaming Embody, I mean, they advertise that it's a little bit more cooling, but I don't really tell the difference in terms of the cooling. I think for long-term purposes, especially if you were to take this out and sit like this and watch TV, this is the chair for you. All right, so I definitely would recommend getting the Embody gaming versus getting a regular Embody with the medley fabric. But even so though, either or, you can't go wrong, especially if you start having pain, and then you're going to chiropractors, you're going to acupuncturists, you're getting massage therapy, all that stuff. It's only temporary if you don't hit it in the head or tackle the situation head on with at the root of its problem. And in my case, it was just really bad overall sitting experience in the office. So I would like to end it with this point. I think ergonomic chairs, definitely go ahead and invest in one if you're experiencing pain like I was for years. This chair itself solved my problem, and I'm so glad that it's a really heavy investment, but over time, wow, I am so glad. So, on that note, I hope this video was helpful for you guys choosing between which and or, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.